that squad with her defensive energy and how aggressive she's been in the lane offensively.
All right, we got a 10-minute sprint in front of us, the last of the early session that will solidify the women's semifinalists. The voice and the czar here with you from OCBC Square. We're gonna get things squared away by the end of business today. We got some precious metals we're gonna hand out. You can say we're on a gold rush.
Told you about Cacho. Cacho limping a little bit, having trouble with that knee.
Yeah, not moving 100%, as you can see.
But she wants to be here. She wants to help.
She gets over to set the screen, which she does so well, clear lane. Two-one, Gilas. Down low, wild shot, clearing. Over to Pingo. Calle Pepper with the spicy pass.
I like what you did there.
Well, Calle Pingo, so I figured Cayenne Pepper. You got it. 3-2. Glaring, ISO game. Swinging through, nowhere to go. Pingo. Oh, man. Shifty.
Unfortunate to miss it. Great fast break right here for Team Chinese Taipei. Kuo with the recognition. Chen with the position.
Such a tall task for the Philippines to, number one, play the amount of games they play, but to win them all. Their 5-0 record is so impressive. If they're able to extend this tournament to the semifinals, it'd be hard to count them out.
Don't really like the sight of what I'm seeing on the bench. You're seeing right now, Cacho is holding her knee. She's worried about her condition. She wasn't limping as much as she is today. I think the usage is a bit too much right now, and she's being very courageous. But obviously, the wear and tear as the competition keeps going, and the accumulation of jumps and cuts just takes a toll on your body.
Yeah, hoping that she's going to be okay. That shot is no way even close. 3-3. Cacho still on the sidelines. I believe she injured that knee. Was it main draw, or did she actually tweak that in the qualifying draw?
Qualifying.
Yeah, so.
So she already had that after the first game. Now, she's on the court. She scored the first bucket for the Philippines. She can help. It's all about potentially managing minutes in a smart way and trying to keep her energy for short spurts.
Official Vanessa Devlin and Guy Kim doing the honors in this last quarterfinal. Ching up to Chang.
Great hands by Yosef.
They got to get some better spacing now. It's Claren. Tries to clear some. Claren. Long hair, don't care. 4-3. Shin down to the body shot. You gonna get these dents. 4-4.
One thing that I noticed in the last minute or so for the Philippines, they're a bit more stagnant than they used to be, is that the fatigue that is kicking in. If they're not running around, they're not collaborating as much, and also Cacho being so essential to their chemistry offensively.
And Pingo's able to get in and get the score, but yeah, you're right. You tend to move less when you're fatigued, and when you don't have a substitute that's going to play a lot of minutes, it really puts the Gilas to the test.
See a lot of one-on-one right now, and not sure they have the energy to sustain it 10 minutes.
7:25 and counting. Deadlock, 5. Oh, what a finish. Falling away from the bucket. So
you see a lot of ISO.
Oh, Claren with the moves. That was Hung Ting Kuo, by the way, with that last bucket for Chinese Taipei. Cacho's going to come in, still moving gingerly on that right knee, but will give one of her teammates a spell. I think Claren will have a seat. And Cacho's in. Pinkel is looking pretty gassed too.
Like what I'm seeing from Chinese Taipei, they're pressing in the paint and the driving kick pretty efficiently.
JJ will miss it that time. Now Cacho trying to hold her own defensively. That is such a tough ask for somebody who's playing on almost one leg. It's really a heroic effort, but you have to think about how much are you helping versus hurting the team by being on the floor. She's going to quickly check out because she can't move at 100%. So she's just going to be coming in to spell players when she can for a short amount of time. Hate to see it because she's played such a great tournament, been such a warrior for this Philippines team.
And we've been singing her praises, rightfully so. Even though Cacho is not 100% right now, the Philippines still have weapons to respond, but the game plan right now from Chinese Taipei is just much more efficient. They go where they have the size advantage, either with Chen or Kuo, and then they make them pay.
You see with the Philippines, the passes, as opposed to main draw group play, they're just slightly ill-timed, just slightly out of reach, as they were much more precise and crisp before. And those plays end up either, they can cost you a game. Every possession in the sprint to 21, as you know, is critical. Every possession.
Right. And most importantly, you mentioned the little off timing. They used to play at a much faster pace, and that's definitely impacting the groove that they have in this game.
Claren battling her way to the rim. She won't get anything there.
Look at this, ball moving.
Excellent ball movement. Got a mismatch down low.
Pango kind of pulled the chair on her. She got away. And Chang was expecting to feel some kind of pushback, some kind of contact. And Pingo removed herself, which almost made Chang travel.
We call that pulling the chair.
I did mention it.
Huh?
I did mention it.
Oh, sorry. Chen. Can't put it in. Chang gives it up, gets it back. 2-ball, corner pocket. No. JJ kicks it out. Now Jazzy setting up shop from the right wing. Here's Cacho. Cacho just cannot move as she normally would move. And shot blocked. And again, New Zealand waiting on the winner of this contest. After their 1-point victory over Japan, they don't get the shot up in time. We are over 4 minutes into this contest and still anybody's game, 7-5. But the Gilas need a spark. I think Pingo has that ability to, start taking over this game, as we saw yesterday. Got fouls on the floor. Just the second foul on the Philippines. So gets it over to Chen. Chen hardly off target. She will get it back. Closer range shot. That's a miss as well. Cacho has it. Cacho. Hezi can hardly spin on that leg. Has to put up a wild shot late. She'll check out. Gave a spell to Josen. Now Josen's back in. I don't know if I've seen Pinko get a rest yet.
You're right. I'm not sure either.
2-point game, it stays. Loose ball. Whoa, no.
Can they find their second win?
Screen set. Claren with 3 to shoot. Got to do something. Misses it. Can't track down the rebound. That's ruled out of bounds off of the Gilas. So both teams have hit a little bit of a scoring drought. 1 or 2 plays can shift this game either way. That foul is called on Pingle. That's the 3rd on the Philippines. Oh, shoot. She is fast.
She has the speed that the Philippines no longer have.
Chang drops it baseline. Too long.
What a save.
Excellent play. Excellent play. Shihan Xu.
Kyle, you know, when we talked about relying on athleticism and the ones that can last are the ones that are skilled and can adjust to losing athleticism.
Yep.
Well, Philippines rely on speed and quickness. We agree on that.
Yeah.
And the main problem is the moment you lose that speed, you lose that aggressiveness, how do you adjust? And playing one-on-one makes it too hard on them because they don't have the length and strength of Chinese Taipei. They're clearly gassed, and obviously we got to put that also on the Cacho's injury and the qualifying draw taking a toll on them.
So while that doesn't affect the individual player's speed, it affects the speed in which they play with.
Right.
The speed in which they get into their actions when you don't have Cacho at 100%.
And everybody looks gassed. Even Bingle, that's been so spectacular with her energy. She's competing, she's fighting hard, but we talk about anytime a team is tired, they're like hoping that one teammate will take over, and that's what I'm seeing from the Philippines. They're not moving the ball around as much, and they're not collaborating as much. But I don't think because they're trying to be selfish. I think they're just gassed.
Yeah. That fatigue can neutralize your skill set.
For sure.
And compromise your strategy.
Now, I like how you put it, Kyle. It cannot neutralize your skill set. It's so on point. That's exactly what happens when you're kind of like dying out.
Cacho still contributing.
Yeah, because she's
on a leg and a half.
Right, such a great screener.
That's an easy response, though, for Chinese Taipei, who are in control of this game. And the further it wears on, the Philippines are going to need one of their stars to start shining. And we've seen each one of them have their moments. JJ, who's getting a rest right now, we saw her ability to really shoot it from long range. In fact, it was a game against Mongolia. She had 11 points, 4 of them twos. They need that version right now. Meantime, Chinese Taipei are going to continue to pour it on. A unique stat I wanted to mention from Chinese Taipei coming out of group play. Did you know they had 12 block shots?
Oh.
12 block shots.
That is huge.
They had more blocks than a Jenga tournament. All right. You know, I should have thought about that before I said it. I apologize for that bad one.
Jenga tower.
Okay, that was bad. I admit it. All right, I'll try again. But the fact is, I saw that stat and I couldn't believe it. Claren pulls up. It was up late getting some stats together. They were also 1 of 18 from 2-point range.
Chen is impressive down low. Chinese Taipei making sure they don't allow the Philippines to hope. Don't want to give them any kind of energy. And Chen just keeps on going.
Yep, the writing looks like it's on the wall now at a 7-point lead for Chinese Taipei. And the Gila's undefeated run is very likely to end here in the quarterfinals. Unless something drastic changes with Chinese Taipei's attack. Chen spins free. What a beautiful move. Up and in off the glass. 14-7. Pingo, no. Soup. And a foul called on Philippines. They are obviously fatigued. They're gassed.
They're done. They're physically done. Let's just put it that way. There is no hiding behind. You see Claren with the body language, Yosin and Pingo. They just can't. And you got to give huge credit to Chinese Taipei. The game plan was executed to perfection. They put the ball where they were supposed to. They kept on feeding Chen down low. Chen paid them back in full. Truly efficient, did it all kind of ways. And now Chinese Taipei earned itself a berth in the semifinals.
JJ, stroke ain't stroking this time around. Minute 34 left. 7-14. Chinese Taipei just have to maintain the lead. Be smart with the possessions, defend the two-point arc, and this game will be in the bag. Philippines will need a barrage of twos, a flurry of scoring if things are going to change in the next minute and 20 seconds.
To make shots, you need legs, Kyle, and they no longer have those.
Josin, oh, she double-crossed her. An untrustworthy move. Slick as a gato was JJ on that. 14-8.
Chang with back-to-back turnovers.
Under a minute to go now. A 3-possession lead for Chinese Taipei. Using some clock. Pinkel still fighting. And Pinkel will finally get a rest. The whole team will get a rest after this one because they won't be playing on. Shoot for two. That effectively is the dagger. Right in the belly. Cacho in for the layup. Chin right back and some more.
How impressive has she been, Kyle? How dominant has she been?
She's been impressive throughout the tournament. Great skill, great size.
She has eight points so far. Could have made it 9.
That ball is stolen away. Quo, easy breezy. Chinese Taipei take advantage of a hobbled Philippines team. It's the nature of the game. Sometimes you get these injuries.
Yeah, but
while Cacho could still play, she was not close to 100%.
But they went to one-on-one basketball. And if you want to play that kind of basketball, you need to be as fresh as you can possibly be. And if you're not fresh, then you got to find solutions as a team. And the Philippines did not do that in this game. They ended up trying too hard to make the difference individually on one-on-one situations. And they just couldn't pull it off. On the opposite side, Chinese Taipei was patient, looking just like that. Those kind of executions where they collaborate, find the mismatch, pass it up, and finish the job. Congratulations, Chinese Taipei, for a very dominant performance. And they're going to be competitive. I'm looking forward to see that semifinal with New Zealand.
Well, Chinese Taipei, who have never medaled at the Asia Cup, will have an opportunity to get one step closer